Holly, what is your favorite drink?
I'm a big red wine person, Italian reds.
A Moscow Mule is my go-to.
A preference? Tequila. Oh,
if you're gonna drink it, sip it, enjoy it. Don't do any of that salt and lime.
And then for me, I am a bourbon guy, so house drink is also a Manhattan.
Is alcohol the reason you're not getting that PR? You should stop drinking entirely. Just kidding. Totally kidding, totally kidding. You don't have to abstain from alcohol completely in order to become a better runner, but you should plan your drinking around your training and racing. Work smarter, not harder, right? All right, before we get too what am I, drunk right now? Before we get too footloose and fancy-free, as Nate likes to say, with our alcohol consumption, I want to make sure you understand that if you are going to drink, there are some negative impacts on your training and racing. So you want to be smart about it. Long-term alcohol consumption impairs muscle growth by diminishing protein synthesis. So you're not going to be able to get as strong or powerful or those big awesome muscles that you want if you're drinking larger or higher quantities of alcohol around your training. You're also going to end up dehydrating your body. Alcohol can be dehydrating because your liver has to work extra hard to remove those toxins, and you get those electrolyte imbalances, which if you're training and racing really hard already, you might be dehydrated if you're not paying attention to your electrolytes. So then if you're drinking more, it's a crazy vicious circle and you end up really dehydrated. Alcohol can deplete your energy. So alcohol is absorbed through your stomach and small intestine, and as it moves into your cells, it disrupts that water balance. When you have a disruption in the water balance, that impedes your body's ability to produce ATP, which I know you all know from all of my nutrition videos. ATP is like our energy source. So if your body's not able to get that energy source, you're not going to be able to push those endurance boundaries and gain fitness there. Alcohol also slows your reaction time up to 48 hours. So you might be drinking on a Saturday or maybe drinking on a Friday and then going out for that long run on a Saturday. You're not going to have that reaction time. You're not going to be responding as quickly, maybe picking your feet up as fast, having that higher cadence. So it's going to negatively affect your training in that way too. Talking specifically about recovery, recovery starts immediately after you finish training. And nutrition is key for making those muscle adaptations, for restoring muscle glycogen, protein synthesis, hydration, lowering cortisol. If after your training you're going straight to that alcohol and not getting in the nutrients that your body needs and the hydration that your body needs, then you're not going to be able to recover properly. Now, these studies that have been done on alcohol, I want to make sure to point out they're done on what they call binge drinking, which is 1 gram of alcohol per kilogram of body weight. If you are an 80 kilogram or 176 pound athlete runner, that comes out to 3.5 pints of beer or 4 medium glasses of wine. A lot of us aren't drinking 3.5 pints of beer or 4 glasses of wine in one sitting, and that's what the studies are done on. But if you take into consideration a female athlete, say at 130 pounds, that equivalent then comes out to be about 2.5 glasses of wine. That's why I say it's okay to drink alcohol, but if you are binge drinking or over consuming, that's where a lot of this information comes in, and that's where you won't be getting those training benefits. So it's something that you want to pay attention to, drinking in moderation, and if you are going to go overboard, you want to be responsible about it and just know that that's when you're going to start feeling those effects. Alcohol consumption reduces muscle protein synthesis, even if you are consuming protein with your alcohol. So that burger and beer, you're still not going to be absorbing protein that you need while consuming that alcohol. It interferes with your sleep quality, right? I know a lot of us think like, oh yeah, a lot of alcohol and I just pass right out and sleep the day away, but you're not getting quality sleep, not getting that kind of sleep where your growth hormones are kicking in and you're getting that restorative sleep. Alcohol can reduce upper body power and peak power strength. So if you are drinking and then the next morning doing a strength session, you're not going to be getting the gains that you thought, and your body's going to be more sore and tired, so you're not going to be able to recover as quickly. Alcohol can also inhibit nutrient absorption. It keeps your body from absorbing vitamin B1, B12, folate, and zinc. These are all really important vitamins and minerals, runners. So that's energy production, that's cellular recovery, all these things that you want. Now, if you're gonna be eating healthy, you don't want to be missing out on those vitamins and minerals. So what is the verdict on alcohol? As with all things, moderation is key. If you do choose to drink, avoid excess 99% of the time, especially during your training and racing and those really hard training blocks. If you're gonna drink, be sure that you eat and rehydrate before consuming your alcohol after your training. So that way you know you're getting in the vitamins and minerals that you need, and then you can enjoy that alcohol. Also, if weight loss or body composition goals are your primary focus, you wanna remember that alcohol has calories and you just wanna limit that and do it in moderation. And finally, let's get real here. I don't think after this video, you guys are gonna wanna invite me to your parties. Alcohol consumption is okay, it's social. We wanna be happy runners, and if drinking makes you happy and hanging out with your friends and you're gonna be consuming, that's great, do it. It's important that you include some of these a little more lax elements into your training and racing. So yeah, it's okay to consume some alcohol, just don't do it in excess. All right, I was talking about how alcohol can be really dehydrating and the importance of hydration. If you're gonna be consuming alcohol, we wanna stay hydrated, and I have done a must-watch video on hydration for runners. You can click that link here to watch it so that you can drink and have fun and stay hydrated. Okay. I'm like,
I just zoned out for a second.